going through an energy revolution. North America is the center of this revolution. Mexico has an opportunity to take advantage of this in many different ways. It is exciting in Mexico because for the first time you have a sufficient number of politicians and opinion leaders who have gone beyond the taboo and are talking about a real change in that country. My concerns are that the opposition that could come from the streets, from the political left, from the new student movement, from a PRI that is divided with thousands of vested interests, could keep Mexico from doing what most people, most serious people now believe has to be done as a way of attracting private investment. Mexico will not only see its current situation diminish, but will lose the opportunity to take part in what is this revolution, this exciting revolution that I talked about. So we'll see what happens. Living through a major energy revolution in the world, and in particular in North America. We are seeing major new developments, particularly in terms of shale oil and shale gas. We are looking at the possibility that the dependency of the United States and Canada, and maybe Mexico, on the rest of the world for petroleum and gas will go down, and could go down very, very dramatically in the next few years. It is not a surprise, and I think I'm right on this, that Exxon, who tends to be a lot smarter about these things than I am, and a lot more successful, is investing much more money in the production of natural gas these days than in the production of oil. And other companies are following suit. So we have a situation where the template that has marked or governed the energy scene in this part of the world, and indeed throughout the world, is changing very dramatically. And what happens in Mexico should be part of that change, allowing Mexico to take advantage of what will be a growing emphasis on North America as one of the great scenes of energy production. I think after our election, we will see the approval of the Keystone Pipeline. That's a little difficult to approve before the election, but it's not going to take too much time after the election. The Canadian tar sands, hydraulic fracking in Canada, everything that's happening here in both oil and in natural gas. The fact that the United States itself may become a very major exporter of energy, particularly liquefied natural gas, means that the world that we live in North America is changing dramatically, and that Mexico has an opportunity, if it can work out these difficulties, of really taking advantage of that. On liquefied natural gas, of course, you know, because just gas generally, because we're producing so much gas, I'm not talking about gasoline, I'm talking about natural gas, the price keeps going down. Now, the oil companies are the gas companies are desperately looking for a way to raise the price. The way they raise the price is by internationalizing the sale of this gas. There has never been an international gas market. The price of, we all know, the price of oil in Europe is pretty much the price of oil in the United States, is pretty much the price of oil in Asia. I'm not talking about at the gas station, I'm talking about what it costs per barrel. The gas is a much different price here than in Asia, than in Europe, than in other places, and it's very cheap here. So if I ran a big gas company, I would try to turn this into something that I could export and get a European or an Asian price for it rather than an American price. So I think we're going to see the internationalization of the natural gas industry. All right.